Joining me today is USA fast bowler and minor league cricket wicket-taking leader, Abhishek Paradkar. Thanks for joining me, Abhishek.
Thanks for having me, Nate.
Yeah, so you have had a great season there in the West with the East Bay Blazers taking 22 wickets, leading everybody in minor league this season. So your batting really factored in a lot this season to help your team, to help boost your team into the Super Eights. How excited are you about making the Super Eights and this year being able to play in it? Last year you were in the Netherlands with Team USA.
Oh yeah, I think last year was a big miss, not being able to play the playoffs. Having played the whole season, playing with the East Bay Blazers is a lot of fun. Lovely set of guys. So, being able to be there for the whole playoffs this year is amazing. I think I'm very excited. I think the boys are excited as well. We've got a great group this year and last year as well. Pretty similar set of guys, and I think everyone's been clicking at the right time, and I think yeah, we are all excited to go.
And joining you from the West is Silicon Valley Strikers, your former team, and you and Saurabh Netravalkar were kind of like a double-headed dragon of left arm fast bowling for that squad.
It's always great playing with Saurabh. I think yeah, it's a unfamiliar feeling playing against him because I play alongside him in the US team for Washington as well as the Strikers. But I think when every time we face off against them, it's always a good game. They're a really strong team, especially this year with Shehan Jasuria, Raymond Reefer, Saurabh. I think they have a very well balanced team, and I think being able to play against them in the playoffs as well, I think it'll be a good game. This time it being in Grand Prairie, I think it'll be a very even contest between bat and ball.
Yeah, and your statistics, your numbers in minor league cricket since the very first season have just steadily gotten better and better. You had a great season last year, only 8 games because of the USA action that you were a part of. But then you got drafted by Washington in Major League Cricket, and you appeared in a game with them.
Oh, it was surreal. I think it was obviously unplanned, me being brought in at the last minute, as an injury replacement. But I think it was also a blessing in disguise that it didn't give me time to be too nervous, or didn't get time for nerves to set in. And having Coach Ricky by my side, having Glenn Maxwell by my side, there was it was a great support. I think no time during the game did I feel that okay, I'm playing at a stage like Major League. I was just in my head, I was just focused on execution, and I'm glad to have gotten the wicket. Glad we won the game as well. But it was an amazing experience, especially playing at the Coliseum, so close to home. Would have never imagined that in my wildest dreams. It was a surreal experience. Just the whole Major League in general. Amazing learning, amazing group of guys, amazing setup. Working with the likes of Coach Ricky Ponting, Coach Sean Bradstreet, James Hopes, Michael Klinger. Yeah, it's you couldn't ask for a better setup than that.
I've had the privilege of interviewing Michael Klinger. I think he's a phenomenal person. I think he's very well invested in that team, into the success of the team. He takes note of what's going on in cricket in the USA. They pay very careful attention. Bringing you in as an injury replacement is a good example of that. The season prior, they brought in Jesse Singh. He thanked them by getting two Player of the Match awards, and then going into the draft this season into Major League, he was drafted in the very first round. I mean, it seems like you're kind of following that path. You came in, you played well in your one game in Major League, going back in the draft this season after having a wonderful minor league season. I mean, you're taking a wicket every 9.6 runs. Your economy 6.24. The West is no slouch of a division. So you're doing it against good players, and you're batting well too. You have a high score this year of 47. Do you have high hopes for going in the draft this season?
Honestly, I haven't had much thought about it. I'm not even gonna think about it because I think that's something that's out of my control. I'm I've just been focused on doing my best this season, and I'm trying to win as many games as I can. I'm happy to have been given the extra responsibility in the batting side this year compared to previous years where I was just mostly focused on the bowling attack. I'm just trying to win as many games either with the bat or the ball, and I'm happy it's coming off well. But no, I haven't thought about it. not thinking about it as well. Whatever happens, happens.
Right.
I'm just trying to enjoy playing it, and at this point, the goal is to win the minor league for the Blazers.
Yeah, it would be your second title. You having bowled in the minor league final in 2021 with Silicon Valley, winning with Unmukt, with Sorab. Um, what a great team that was, and a wonderful atmosphere here at Church Street Park too in the final. Your goal right now is to get back and do it again, right?
100%, 100%. I think just recollecting memories from the first year in my league, it was an amazing tournament. It was amazing to have been able to contribute to the strikers winning the tournament, and I think the guys at Blazers, we've been doing so well over the last few years. I think the guys deserve, to make it all the way, especially after last year. I think so. We're all ready to go. I think we all know what it takes to make it to the final. I think we just need to go that extra step to sort of cross the finish line now.
If you could define the personality and the definition of what the East Bay Blazers are, what would you say?
I think the main aspect that characterizes our team is our camaraderie. I think we've had a very similar setup or a similar group of guys for the last 3 years. I think the good thing is like we gel together really well as a team. I think if you see over the last year as well as this year, there's always different people winning us games at different moments of time. It's not just a story of one or two players. I think we have match winners from 1 to 11. And I think this year, especially, our strength has been our bowling lineup. We have so much depth in our bowling lineup. We have most of our bases covered in terms of fast bowling, spinners. A lot of our batsmen, turn out to be amazing spinners as well, in terms of Sanjay Krishnamurthy, Vikash Mohan. So I think that just provides the extra depth. And I think our batting's been, always superb with Sujit, Sanjay, Angelo Pereira, Saidip Ganesh. I think this year, I think we have a really strong chance. We're very confident. Everyone's looking in good touch. Everyone's won us at least a game, throughout the course of the regular season. So I think um, just the depth that we have as a squad is just superb to see. Even the guys sitting on the bench, they're equally capable of making the 11 and winning us games. But that's just how strong our team is. And I think yeah, this year the guys are gelling really well. I think we're all really good friends off the field as well. And I think that shows, in terms of energy on the field.
Yeah, we know in the West it's always a tight fight to get into that Super 8 or into the playoffs in prior seasons. The East Bay is always right there, and a couple of times have made it, and a couple of times haven't made it. Silicon Valley, it's a similar thing. But you've sent a lot of different teams. 4 different teams from the West have gone to the postseason. This season, right up until the last weekend of the regular season, there was a scenario where all of those 4 teams had a chance to get in. What do you attribute that to?
I think this is the quality of players. I think that clearly shows the quality of players and just how equally strong each team is. I mean, this has always been the case. There's always these top 4 teams fighting for these 2 spots. I think that just shows the depth of talent in the West Coast. You have so many good players that even represented the country in the under 19s as well as the men's squad. I think that just shows, how many good cricketers are there in the West Coast as well as in the country.
Oh yeah, it's a great time for cricket right now. It just keeps getting better and better, thanks in part to what minor league brings to the table. I can't get enough of it. I wish minor league was 16 weeks long. Looking ahead, I know you don't want to look too far ahead. You got the Super Eights coming up, so you're totally laser focused on that. What's your big goal for the upcoming year?
I think for next year, it's obviously I wanna make it back into the national setup as a regular um member of the side. I've been in and out for the last few years, so I think I've always that's been my ultimate goal. Always representing my country. So I think the immediate goal is to try to make it back into the national setup. And obviously there's major league, so again, that's something that's out of my control, but hoping to be able to be given the opportunity to participate next year as well. And there's obviously the minor league again next year. No sort of clear expectations, but I think I definitely got my eyes set on a few things.
That's great. That's great. I mean, as you continue to get better, cricket in the country continues to get better. Diamonds, we're making diamonds here in the USA. It seems like right now with all the talent that there is, and well, I couldn't be happier with the domestic players we have and how good they've become over the years, yourself included. Just makes for a very satisfying product here in the USA cricket. And right now, the final's going to be in Morrisville. We don't know what's going to happen. The weather's changed things a lot this week. The schedule's changed. You won in 2021. How much do you like that atmosphere there in Morrisville?
Amazing. Oh, just thinking about how it was the first year, I think the crowd showed up, in huge numbers, and it was amazing to see the cricket community and the love you get in Church Street Park. I think it's an amazing facility. It's been maintained over the years so well. It's always a good game of cricket there. Always a great atmosphere. I think being able to have played there and won the minor league there was amazing. And hopefully if it happens this year, I think that'll be amazing for cricket in the US and cricket in Morrisville as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a special place for us for sure. But thank you for joining me, Abhishek. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, Nate, and all the best for the playoffs.